If you've been told that you have prediabetes and the advice that you walked away with was lose weight, cut carbs, and eat more protein, this video is for you because that advice does not come out of nowhere, but it is not the whole story. Today, you're going to leave here with 5 common mistakes and the things that you should do instead. I'm Dr. Jen. I help women and families reverse prediabetes and improve their metabolic health with what I like to call joyful medicine. It is evidence-based lifestyle medicine that is joy first, weight inclusive, culture honoring, and honors your life, your lived experience, and your joy. So today I'm sharing 5 common mistakes that keep people stuck in the prediabetes range. And this is not benign. We know now that when we stay in the prediabetes range, our risk of cardiovascular disease is exponentially higher. And this is really important for women in midlife because this is a critical time, a pivotal time that determines how we're going to age. So I want you to stay with me throughout, especially number 5, which is the one that really explains why so many successful women are doing what they were told and not seeing a change in their numbers. If this is already sounding familiar, I'm teaching a free live class tomorrow night on managing blood sugar, improving insulin resistance, and reversing the course naturally or in midlife. The link is below in the description. I will remind you again at the end. So let's start with the first mistake because it's the first thing that most people do when they hear the word prediabetes. So they avoid carbohydrates. And this is a problem because prediabetes is not a too many carbs problem. It is an insulin resistance problem. Fruit is not the same as a donut, and beans are not the same as candy. When we treat all carbohydrates as equal, we often leave out the foods that are the key in reversing the process. The second mistake is making weight loss the whole plan. While weight loss definitely can help some people, it doesn't often create lasting results. And insulin resistance is shaped by much more than a number on the scale. There's sleep and stress and movement and fiber, nutrient-rich foods, medications, and our gut microbiome that all play a role in, especially in midlife when our hormones are really fluctuating. So your body is not asking for less food, it's asking for better conditions of healing. The next one is prioritizing protein above everything else. So while protein is important, obviously, it helps us with muscle building, it helps us with hormonal health and enzymes. It's not the whole picture. And protein does not exist in a vacuum. There's so many other nutrients and micronutrients, especially as we get into midlife, where the quality of the food that we consume is so much more important. So the key is not asking, where's the protein? Ask where the fiber is, because fiber helps with glucose regulation. It helps normalize cholesterol. It helps with satiety, helps with our gut health. It helps with our overall cardiometabolic health. So really the question is not only where is the fiber, but where are the plants in general and where is the color on our plate? Another one is ignoring the other factors. So blood sugar is not just about food. It's about our sleep. It's about our stress. It's about our movement throughout the day, not just working out in the gym in the mornings or in the evenings. It's about moving that movement throughout the day. It's about alcohol consumption and other toxins. It's about hormonal changes that are happening. And all of these things can worsen insulin resistance, especially for women in perimenopause and menopause. This is often why A1C, cholesterol, blood pressure, sleep, and our cravings are all seeming to shift at the same time. It's not a coincidence. It really is biology and physiology happening. And number 5, treating prediabetes like a willpower problem. And this is not our fault because society makes it seem like it's all about weight loss and restriction. But this is really the thing that keeps most of us stuck. We are not lacking discipline. Women do not lack discipline. Women are exhausted, under-supported, under-rested, and trying to fix insulin resistance with restriction when our bodies are craving so much more. Prediabetes is not a character flaw. It is a signal. You do not reverse course by hating your body into compliance. You reverse course by creating the conditions where your body can actually respond to insulin as it was meant to do. So the deeper pattern here is that most people are trying to reverse prediabetes by controlling the surface problem: carbs, calories, protein, weight, glucose spikes. But the real work is restoring the system underneath: insulin sensitivity, improving the quality of the diet, including movement throughout the day, improving sleep, managing stress, All of these things, including joy, are really critical in helping reverse the course. If this helped you see prediabetes in a different way, I'm teaching a free class tomorrow night on all of this in reversing insulin resistance in midlife and really naturally supporting what our body was meant to do in the first place. The link is in the description below.